This is Happy Monkey.
This is Happy Monkey.
Happy Monkey. Happy Monkey.
This is Happy Monkey.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Yo, this is your nigga Ralph coming to you with all the Happy Monkey news to keep you up to date. This week we got ourselves a sponsor, everybody, Cannabis.com. They usually have decarbers, but now they got a new decarber that you can infuse right in the machine. So if you use our code MUNKEY, MUNKEY, when you check out, you get $30 off your purchase. So go check out Arden.com. In other news, as you know, we are POCs on this side, so we want to represent and shout out to Black Lives Matter, because last week there was a lot of turmoil, and we want to make light of all the positive black companies that are out there. So please check out HAPPYMUNKEY.com. Also, come check out our Instagram. While you're at it, call your representatives, sign the petitions, make sure you're registered to vote, because we need help out here. Any help these black lives can get, any help that we can get, we much appreciate it. We out here in the streets.
All right, everybody. Today is super motherfucking legendary today because, you know, today we got somebody with a very strong lineage, very strong entrepreneur, athletic background. Man, this man do it all. You already know, man. And with a name like his, you already know it come with a very strong punch. You already know. You want to add to this introduction, my brother?
Yeah. This young man right here is an entrepreneur.
Yes, he
actor
is.
does a little bit of everything, but most importantly, you know, he's as real as they come. Our brother from another mother, Nico Marley.
Yo, what's up? Appreciate you having me on, my brothers.
Yes, sir. Please tell everybody where they can find you, your Instagrams, your website, whatever you want to know.
Yeah. So Nico Marley, that's my IG. Lion X Wellness, that's our IG. LionXWellness.com. You know, you can find the best CBD in the nation on there. You know, visit our site. You know, if you like what you see, make sure you purchase something, show some support, and, you know, let's stay tapped in with the family.
Yes, everybody. So please understand that this is a real Marley here. This ain't a fake. This is the grandson of the late, great Bob Marley and the son of Rohan Marley, everybody. Please pay your respects.
Yeah, man, we were just talking about, you know, how we want to say thank you for that care package, man. That Lion X Wellness is fire, man.
Ooh, them juicy ass gummies, boy.
I'm glad y'all like it, man. You know, I'm taking mine every day. I got to keep my gummies away from me, though, because I'll just eat them all.
Yeah, you eat them shits regular, right? Yeah, you like I was just telling Vladimir, man, you know, I opened the box and I grabbed it before he did, and I grabbed the gummies and I ate like 5 gummies before I even read the instructions.
They hit, right? They hit.
They don't taste like medicine, you know what I mean? It tastes like regular gummies, like some juicy shits, you know? So I was like, fuck it, I had like 5. Them shits are good, man.
They serious. And they vegan. You know, for anybody that's vegan.
Oh, okay. So you on a vegan path.
Organic and vegan, baby.
Yes, of course, organic. You know that.
So how you doing, my brother? How's quarantine treating you? You know what I mean? You staying medicated over there?
Yeah, quarantine good, man. You know, it's about, you know, I step outside a little bit now. You know, before I wasn't, but now I got to, you know, get some sun, relax a little bit, get some fresh air, you know, because that shit could be hard on you. So, you know, I make sure that, you know, every day I keep that mind strong, and I might step out a little bit, take my CBD, you know, just make sure my mental's is right, because, you know, that shit is hard, you know, so it's tough. It's tough for a lot of people, you know. I'm fortunate. So everybody in my family's blessed, everybody's healthy. So, you know, give thanks for that always.
Yeah, we talk about that a lot too. You know what I mean? How we hope that other people, you know, aside from us and you, realize that, you know, sometimes people get caught up in the hype, Nico, and they feel like they feel like they not adequate enough because they don't have material things, superficial things, etc., etc. And now, you know, things like this hit, like COVID and quarantine, and you realize the only thing that matters is, you know, whether you got a roof over your head, the fridge is full,
Hmm.
family and friends. You know what I mean? Everything else don't really
Exactly.
matter.
Don't nothing matter besides the people, man. Um, and you know, you got to make sure you're taking care of yourself, and you don't never get too down on yourself because at the end of the day, everybody's, we're all in the same situation, right? And it's not many times that we can say that, but we're all inside the house. Most of us work. Nobody has real work right now. Most of us, and everybody's kind of in that same situation. So it's important that you can understand that, and you don't get down on yourself if you're having a bad day, or if you're having a day where you can't, where you're not feeling productive, because the rest of the world really is in this same situation. So you just got to figure out how you're going to come out this situation feeling better, or just how you're going to feel better tomorrow. Just making sure that you keep that in mind.
Now we know, Nico, you know, I'm not too big on sports. I don't be watching too much, but that, you know, you had an amazing NFL career. You played for the Washington Redskins?
Yeah. No, I didn't have an amazing career. I got cut early. I got cut after the preseason the first year, but I had an amazing college career though at Tulane University.
What university was it?
Tulane.
Tulane University. All right. All right. It was in Florida, right?
Nah, New Orleans.
New
New
Orleans.
Orleans.
Shout out to New
Nolans.
Orleans.
Nolans.
New Orleans, yeah. They're my people. The New Orleans got some of the best people I've been, in the world. Like real down to earth, loving people. So shout out to New Orleans. I feel like I'm part New Orleans myself.
I always tell everybody that, you know, I've been in most of the major cities around the country, and I feel like the only city that has its own culture, own vibe, own food, own
Yeah.
everything is New Orleans.
No, for sure, for sure. I compare New Orleans to the islands,
Yeah.
that's the closest thing I can compare it to, like a
Wow.
Jamaica or Haiti, where everybody is close knit family. The food, they and the culture itself, jazz music, on the slang terms, the way the
Uh-huh.
voice, everything is kind of unique to itself. So New Orleans is very special, man.
So, break down to us, what was the epiphany that you decided to go knee deep and go full fledged with the cannabis industry and take this CBD and health thing and bring it to the people?
Yeah. So funny story, because so probably like 2017, I got cut, right, from the Redskins, and it was like crossroads, right? The last 10 years of my life essentially didn't matter in the sense of like football, that was no longer a thing for me, right? And how I came to that was just me just feeling like you know I felt like I left it on the field, and I was kind of proud of myself, and I didn't have anything else to prove to myself, right? And that's kind of what helped me step away. But in the back of my mind, I always thought about my family, my father, my mom, the rest of my family, my cousins, how everybody's proud of me, how they love, they love coming to my games, they love seeing whatever newspaper articles, whatever accolades I do. Because, I had a strong college career. Then when I went
Mm-hmm.
to the NFL, everybody was proud of me. So I had I had a CFL offer to go to Toronto, and then the AAF, that was the league at the time. So I was like that was the dilemma. I'm like, fuck, am I gonna let my family down? So I left DC, went to New York, and I was just a happier person. You know what I mean? Just like I ain't have to worry about football. I'm playing football. There's so much focus, and I was mad at not mad at the world, but I had to keep my mindset in different, in a
Mm-hmm.
different lane, just so I could keep, so I could play like how I had to play, because I had to be a real lion on the field, right? So I kind of I was happier outside, going out, doing whatever I wanted, kind of getting that sense of freedom. And then I tapped in with my dad, he wanted me to continue playing, but he let me know it's whatever you want to do,
Yeah, he
so,
supported you.
yeah, for sure. He was proud of me. Mom's, she was like, shit, I'm happy you're not playing. I don't like seeing you get beat up. Not beat up, but nobody
Yeah.
beat up. But, just football, the contact sports. So she
Yeah.
was, and then even my family was like, man, look, you loved it, so we ain't say nothing, but, it's kind of cool to have you around always. So then that's what really helped me step away from the game.
Yeah, they
And
was
then,
mad at you. Yeah.
And then I'm like, and then the CBD route, my family, how, the herb, right? How we don't smoke to get high. It's like, it's always been a medicine for us.
Mm-hmm.
And even my grandfather, Bobby, said, probably 40 years ago, he said, 50 years ago, even maybe, herb is the healing of a nation, in the sense that, that we don't, this is our medicine. And my dad even made it, told us coming up, like even before any of us smoked or whatever, it's like, this is, we smoke this for our mind and our body, our soul, like to connect. So I always looked at herb that way. And then with football, being an athlete, I wanted to tap in and, still be able to give back to that community, right? Because I'm still an athlete at heart. So, CBD was perfect because I was using it in college or at the end of my college career and towards the NFL for that little bit. Because I didn't like taking any supplements, I didn't like taking any pain relievers. So that
Opioids
was like,
and all that stuff.
yeah, exactly. So, to me, it was important that I could give something back that I believed in, right? And something that I actually do, and I could stand behind. So that's what led me to the CBD industry, and that's kind of why I'm here today.
No. I can imagine, man, because I think it's such an amazing thing to give people a healthy alternative. Then, we have a lot of athletes on here from the NBA and the NFL, and everybody says the same thing. How everybody, when they run into any injury, whatever whatever association they were playing for, try to force them opioids on them. So
on the prescription.
Yeah.
So it's just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
to give them a better option that's healthy and is not gonna fuck them up for the long term is definitely a good thing.
No, for sure, man. It's a lot of people, a lot of people struggling with it, what I mean? Pain is struggling with not necessarily wanting to take the opioids, but that, it's just, that's what makes them feel better. So having the opportunity even to help benefit even one person, means the world to me. And, it kind of, and that's kind of like, that's what makes me happy to be in this space, getting the messages from some old teammates, from some people I just met, just how much it's helping, how much the cream, I got my guy, Johnny, he tore his ACL, he tore his Achilles. He's like, man, this thing helped me so much, man. How do I get more of it? He asking me to get bigger cans, because he want to use it all the time. So those are the messages that drive me, man. It's not even like the money or anything, but just being able to help and in a way that I want to help coming up,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, that's why they say when you're doing something that you're passionate about and that you love, it doesn't feel like work, because like you said, you be doing it anyway, even if there wasn't no business involved. That's just a bonus.
Exactly. And the fact I could help the people that I came up with and the people that are doing the same thing I used to do and across sports or feel the way I used to feel after practice, and we're looking for that relief. But we don't want to take a Advil because, that shit is just not good for you. And, you want to make sure your body feeling right.
Yeah, man. So let me ask you something. What does your family feel about this move that you made with the whole cannabis and CBD movement?
Oh man, the support's been tremendous, man. It's almost like it's like more support than I even thought. My father's behind me all the way. He's hard on me no matter what. Football, he was a voice in my ear before the coaches. This business thing, he's a voice in my ear always. So he's always hard on me. And just to see him, support me the way he is. I knew he was, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, man, like, what's Pops gonna think? But his support's been great. My mom, she support me 100% no matter what I'm doing. So I knew that wasn't gonna come. But even her, she taking the CBD. Like growing up, she was she didn't like the weed. Like not didn't like it, but didn't want us to, like me and my sister, to be smoking and what have you. But she's taking the CBD. She loves it. She giving it to all her friends. And she's like, and it's not even like she's pressing them like, yo, look, try this. You better like, you better order something. Like, it's not like, hey, nah. She at their heads about it and making sure that, that she's able to give them that. So it's been great. My stepdad is amazing as well. He has a boat in Miami. He's wrapping the boat with some Lion X. So the support's been tremendous, man.
That's crazy. So did that inspire you to name it Lion X? What inspired you to name it Lion X?
Oh man, Lion X come from the Lion Order movement, which my dad started probably 2000. Well, it's been Bob Lion Order too. The Lion's been the ideology of us since the beginning of time. And this is just how we move. That king or the queen of our own jungle. Moving and having that mentality that a lion is a lion every day and he got to eat. And regardless of what that eat is, it's your food, support, protectiveness. Your work. You go in there, you give your best, and that's been our motto. And even, he used to have calls with Ray Lewis, that's one of his best friends, Warren Saps, LeVar Arrington. And the reason he came up with Lion Orders, because, he just had to put that ideology in place. He had to put that, like, not in place, but in words. So that's when he came up with Lion Orders. So he's talking to them before the games. He's like, yeah, Lion Order. And, even Michael Phelps mentions that because Ray Lewis, spoke to Michael Phelps before this last Olympics and told him about the Lion Order. So, he has some articles mentioning that. So now Lion X is the second generation of that, the next generation of that, which is, myself, and my brothers and sisters. So, next generation of that, this is our generation, our time to change.
Right.
So that's where the Lion X come from. And, it stems from that Lion Order mentality.
Well, I want to tell you about another part that you're also playing that maybe you don't notice, but you should be really proud of, is that we do our due diligence a lot on this industry, and there's an episode that just came out of the Patriot Act. It's this show they give on Netflix, and the show was talking about how the marijuana industry is rigged, and 100% of the industry, 4.4% is black owned, 4.7 is Latin owned, and then like almost 90% all white people. So it's just like you being involved, inspires a lot of people from our communities that look like us, that know that it's possible, because they see, like, Nico looks like me, comes from different backgrounds like me. You know what I mean? So that's also something big, to inspire the people from our communities to know it's possible.
Mm-hmm. They should add what percentage of Black and Latino and just minorities in general are in jail because of marijuana, and then compare that to who's in the industry, because, and that's the biggest travesty of it, but and me being able to inspire, that's humbling for me, because I just want to be in a position to help. But that's, that means the world to me if I'm able even to inspire one, because, we deserve this. You know what I mean? This is, we got all the bad from it. We got most of the bad from it.
Absolutely.
We should be in a position to get most of the good from it. And, that should be something that is written in some kind of bylaws, that a certain percentage, or employees, or a certain percentage should own this, or they should allow a certain amount of licenses for minorities in particular. I don't know if that's something they do, but that's something that should definitely be looked at and considered deeply.
Yeah. They also mentioned that number you said. They say that even though black and white smoke at the same rate, and 17% is of the country is only black and people of color, we make up 40% of the people incarcerated.
That's terrible. You know what I mean? But that's not something they want to look at. You know, that's not something they want people to put they focus on. You know.
That's why here on the boulevard we're gonna put the focus on it,
Yeah,
Nico.
that's
You
our
know what
job.
I mean?
At least we can do that.
Got
That's
to. You
the
guys
least
doing
we
a
can do.
great job. Gotta be gotta be an avenue. You know, gotta be a path for everybody.
Yeah, man.
For us.
Yeah, man. The only little chance we got is to basically band together. You know what I mean? So it's basically what we doing right here on this podcast. You know.
For sure.
So tell us, we ask everybody, Nico, tell us how was your first time, using cannabis? Walk us through that experience. How did that go? How did that love story
Yeah,
start?
we ask everybody here on the boulevard, man. Everybody.
So that's about, I think that's 6th or 7th grade for me. Or maybe 5th or 6th or something like that. There's this thing in Miami, used to be called Marley Fest, right, where all my uncles perform at Bayfront in Miami.
That must be
So
crazy. Smoke
crazy.
filled festival, boy.
But the vibe, it's the vibes.
Yeah,
so
the energy
and
must be
everybody,
retarded. Like,
everybody's happy, everybody's peaceful. People sitting on the ground, listening to music, listening to radio, standing up, dancing, and then it just came that point. My oldest cousin Daniel, I think he was performing that day. That was his first performance, I believe. And they were like, "Yo, Bam performing." That's his stage name, Bam. You gotta burn. And I'm like, I didn't burn at this point. I was scared of my moms. They're like, "You gotta burn." Like,
they got the super peer pressure.
Nah, I didn't even peer pressure.
It's just the family vibe.
They're not telling me that, but everybody burning around me, and it's like, Neeks, it's time. You know what I mean? So, we end up smoking, but just because of the energy, because I'm not one to get peer pressure. I don't care who it is,
Right.
family, no family.
But it was a very good vibe. The energy was high.
It was a must.
It was a great moment for it.
What was it?
Right.
What was it? A joint?
Exactly.
Was it a blunt? What was it?
No. We only papers.
Only
papers.
papers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, just you outside, cuz will come go on to perform. You feel a certain. Not like high, but I'm feeling like you feel a certain high. Even
you already,
smoking,
your adrenaline is high. You already, your excitement
everything just beautiful. You just happy. You just in a good
you're
space.
Excited, yeah.
So it's like, let's enjoy this together. So my first experience was great.
Yeah, so I, if I'm not mistaken, we did our due diligence a little bit. So you spent a lot of your childhood in Miami, correct?
Yeah. Western, a little north of Miami.
Okay, but in that area, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We mess with Miami heavy. You know what I mean? You know that Miami's like the 6th borough to New York. So it's
yeah. Everybody. The funny thing about Miami, anybody come from New York, and like, all right, you here now, like, I'm from New York, mama. So like, all right, cool. But the energy, you can't match that New York energy no matter where you go. I spent some time in New York too, but they came straight from like heaven or something, Man, I'm from New York. Yeah, but it's cool though. I love that energy though,
Yeah, we crazy over here, man.
Nah, for a fact.
Yeah, man. Right now, the summer's here. You already know everybody's been cooped up, so everybody's out and about, all the parks, all the beaches, because it's just like, everybody's been cooped up all these months. We only get like, 2-3 months of summer here, so everybody's coming out now.
Yeah, everybody coming outside,
Yeah.
especially with the whole situation. So you already know it's shaking and baking outside right now.
Hey, they've been bored everybody gonna make up that little boredom for them 2 months. They gonna make it up.
Oh boy, yeah, right now.
Outside. I mean, as long as everything's safe, you know what I mean, and everybody stay healthy, we deserve fun. We've been listening, for the most part. We've been staying inside, staying away from each other, so everybody deserves that little fun.
Yeah, man, we're social creatures, man. We can't be isolated forever. You know what I mean? We got to protect ourselves and, you know what I mean? And wear the gloves and the mask and do all these things. But at the end of the day, people still got to go and, like you said, get some sun and you know what I mean,
Yeah.
and and get their mental right because it's just like especially here in New York, like there's not a lot of space, so people gotta go out and do something.
And you gotta be amongst people, you know what I mean? You gotta be able to be sharing knowledge. You gotta be able to be communicating. You gotta be able to just be,
Yeah,
and meet new people, you know what I mean? That's the beauty of life, it's just every day is a new day, right? And for a lot of us, every day's been the same day. And, we've been
yeah,
in the same position, and so we need that feeling of just a fresh start, because like I try to even tell myself, every day, no matter if I have a bad day today, a good day today, the next day is a fresh start, to have a better one or a good one, and just try to maximize that, just the feeling of just being in a state of happiness, in the state of just relax, just kind of having just every day being a good vibe, for lack of a better word.
How is the vibes out there in LA right now?
Oh man, the vibes cool. Things opening up. Things opening up. Um, Everybody getting a little looser. People getting outside, touching the parks. Them kind of things.
Yeah, it's the same here, man. It's like I said, you know what I mean? People have been, like you said, me and him always talk about, like, we've been surprised at how well behaved everybody's been listening. Summer's here, you can't get mad at people. They want to get some fresh air and, like you said, go to the park, go to the
Exactly.
beach. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Gotta touch. Because you don't get better weather than right now, So you gotta be able to touch outside and things.
So, what do you think right now? You know what I mean? Since you were into sports and you're an athlete and all that stuff, what do you think the future of sports hold? Like as far as how it's gonna be done, how it's gonna be watched, how it's gonna be played. Like,
Man, I ain't got that answer. I don't know, yo. I don't know how they could play in an empty stadium though. You know what I mean? Like
Word.
that's
it's
why I
gonna be
mentioned to
like
you because
practice.
when I spoke to somebody, that's what they told me. I was talking to a friend of mine, an NBA player, Al Harrington from Viola. Shout out to
Yeah.
him.
Oh,
And he's
shout
like
out Al.
he's like I can't see it because part of what gives us the energy to go hard is the crowd.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's the pressure. That's the excitement. That's when you get the nerve. Like nobody getting nerves for practice. You know what I mean? That's when you
Yeah.
get the nerve. That's when your heart racing. You got the butterflies. Like you don't want to let your team down. You don't want to let yourself down. You don't want to let your family down, and you don't want to let the 80,000 when you're in the NFL, the 20,000 people when you're in the
Yeah.
NBA down. So
It's
I don't
crazy.
know how it's gonna. I don't know how it's gonna go on, but so the show must go on. They got a lot of money in
But
sports,
the
so
show must go on.
in every sense of the word.
So how long you said it? Lion Next started in 2017, 2018. What was it?
No. We launched April 22nd. 2017 is when I got the idea, and so probably started 2018. It's no probably midway through 2018. It took a while. Made a lot of small mistakes behind the scenes.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Some not even mistakes, some lessons, some just little hiccups, some just little bumps in the road, some just little like,
Mm-hmm.
damn, can I do this? It's like in that sense, like, kind of that doubt. So, that's what took so long, but then getting it right, I wanted to get it right. I needed everything to be right. So, that the seed was planted at the end of 2017. We started about the midway towards the end of 2018. That idea started to develop 2019, made those mistakes. And then, 2020, we put it in full gear, made it happen. And it felt like one long year them times, right? Because I wasn't worried about any days because every day to me was like, all right, how we getting better, right? How we gonna go? Because it's no because it's just me, not just my cousin, but I'm saying like it's us in the sense of like nobody's telling us what to do, how to do it.
Yeah.
We kind we building it ourselves. So we're trying to, figure it out as we go. So we don't necessarily have that. All right, today we're gonna do this. Today we're gonna do that. It's all right. We got to get all of this done, and that's when the magic happens.
Then another thing I wanted to mention, we got a lot of similarities, and I remember you mentioned you live in you lived in New York for a while. So us two, we're born and raised in Harlem, Washington Heights, and we're Dominican.
Yeah.
So so we're the Caribbean too. You feel me?
Yeah, facts. Oh man. Hey, look, you already know how it go there. I'm Haitian, Jamaican. We in the same, we family basically.
Exactly.
So we brothers for sure.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So we already got the similar background. Then you say you lived in Miami, New York, so you already know what the vibes is.
No, come on. The vibes, you know the vibes, bro. What's understood don't have to be said, right?
There you go. There you go.
We around the same people, grew up with basically the same idea. You know what I mean? That family feel. So you know where it is.
Yes, sir.
So how about now for 2020? What should we expect from Lion X Wellness that you guys got coming down the pipeline?
Oh man, Lion X, great things, man. Great things. We got merch coming soon. We got some new products coming. We're gonna be in some more stores, right? But we want to line up. We want to get some stores that of the people, right? We're in the People's Dispensary in Oregon, and Christine.
Shout out to Christina De La Rosa, man. That's
shout out to the homie.
man.
Up. So you know Christina's story, and you know how much she does for the people in all areas that she's tapped in with. So more partnerships like that is where we want to be, and kind of finding people that have the same mindset as us, the same morals, kind of tapped in with the same energy that we're tapped in with. So being more stores like that, more partnerships, just in progress in every sense of the word, you know what I mean? So if anybody goes on our site and gets our product, we listen to all feedback, let us know, and we're here to get better.
Nice.
For all the people out there, what do you give the advice to, especially people of color, minorities, women, people that are marginalized, that are thinking about getting this industry but got cold feet because they're the fear they unknown? What advice would you give them?
Go. Everything in life is scary. Everything that's new is scary in a way. Everything that's new, you kind of, and I've been in that position where you can't see ahead of you. But this is our time, especially people of color, to have a footprint in this. This is our generational wealth. This is our foundation to build for our families, the people that's after us, our minorities. So go, and some days gonna be tough, just like in any other day. We have tough school days, tough family days, but the next day is sun coming up, and it's another day to get better in the sense of, be better and progress. So just always focus on the progress. Don't worry about the negative, because you can't take it back. And if you can, take it back. And if you can't, find a way to make it better and find a way to make it positive. So just go. If you're thinking about it, it's a perfect opportunity. And we need more of us in there. We need more people in there. The sun shines for everybody, right?
Absolutely.
So I could be doing great, but I want to see other people do better as well. I want to see everybody do great. There's enough. If you're worried about funding, it's enough funding for everybody. There's enough money for everybody. It's enough weed for everybody. There's always places to be tapped in with, and there's a lot of places to give back. So go.
Nice, man. Nice. So fellas, man, I don't, obviously we living in current times. We are not seeing nothing, so we ain't gonna touch too much on the subject about it. We ain't gonna get too specific, but I want to at least leave some kind words to our people that's outside right now, doing what they doing and moving how they moving. And I won't, I ain't gonna, like I said, we ain't gonna tap in too much into information, but I want you at least give some sort of words and some sort of I guess some sort of words of support to the people that's outside.
Yeah. We behind you 100%, right? You my brother, you my sisters. We behind everybody 100%, right? You know, we're not. No matter if we agree or disagree, you know, we got some people that they feel a different way than we feel, right? Or they might feel the same way, but regardless, we all in this together. So if my brother's fighting, I'm fighting behind them. Then I'm gonna ask them after. I'm gonna be like, so how come we was fighting? You know, and then we're gonna figure out how to build on that. But right now, if we gotta fight, we all fighting together because we all looking for progress. And whatever way the progress come, it gotta come. And sometimes, you know, they don't listen when it's too nice. You know, sometimes we try nice sometimes. You know, they don't listen when it's too nice. So if we gotta be a little more aggressive, we gotta be a little more aggressive because we're just looking for results. So we behind you guys 100%. We behind everybody 100%. You know, I'm with you. You need anything, you know, hit me. I'm with you. And, you know, regardless, we're going to get through this, become better. And that's what it is.
Oh man, thank you very much, brother. We appreciate you. Everybody appreciate your words. We just want to give a quick shout out and rest in peace to the late great George Floyd, big boy.
Rest in peace.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
for
You know
sure,
what I mean?
for sure. We want justice, though. You know, we need justice.
Shout out to our brothers out there on the front line, like, you know, our brother Hawk Newsom. He's the founder of Black Lives Matter here in New York. Shout out to them, you know, for being on the front line and
Yeah,
putting in that pain
Stay
for the
safe.
people.
Yeah.
Because it's like I
Exactly.
said, like you said, you made a good point. You know what I mean, Nico? That, you know, we don't promote nothing, violence or anything, but we watch people do the Kaepernick knee. That was a problem. We watched peaceful protests. That was a problem. No results. No results. So how can I be mad at you and my brothers and sisters out there, you know, like you said, turning up for the people when they tried every other option?
Look, I can't, there's some things I can't relate to because of whatever reason. There's some things that the next man can't relate to. But one thing we all relate to is what's happening. And however our brothers and sisters want to handle that is how they're gonna handle that because everybody has a different reaction. So it's not, the reaction is never the problem. It's the root. You know what I mean? That's the system, that's the racism. That's the injustice when you're talking about George Floyd's. You know what I mean? That's where it stems from. The reaction is never the problem. You know, the reaction is from what started it. You know what I mean? It's murder. You know what I mean? Put him in jail. That's it. You know, it's on camera. And it shouldn't be a question. You know what I mean? It's not. There's no defending it. It shouldn't be a question. So the only question I want to ask is, how could you defend it, and how come you're not on this side? How can you not be on this side? And whatever your answer is, it's wrong.
Yeah, because I think that goes beyond just a race thing. That's just a human thing, you know?
Human. We all human.
You know what I mean?
That's why I say that. You gotta be on this side. You are human, you gotta be on this side.
Yeah.
You know? And then let's talk about it after we fix the problem. You know, let's talk about how we don't get here again after the problem's fixed. But for now, get the problem fixed by any means.
Agreed. So definitely just want to give a shout out to everybody and please everybody in the Happy Monkey world, stay safe, stay clean. You know, make it home tonight, make it home tomorrow, and we'll figure this thing out.
For sure.
The other thing I wanted to ask you, Nico, was like, you know, you in your experience, you know what I mean, since you got into the cannabis industry, you know, there was, you know, the way things were before this, and, you know, we obviously know that after quarantine and COVID is going to be a new normal, and things are not going to be the way they were. So my question to you is, what differences do you see in the cannabis industry as far as like pre-COVID to post-COVID?
Man, we gotta adjust whatever they may be. You know, I don't know specifics because we're not there yet. You know, but whatever it may be, you know, we gotta adjust and we gotta make sure we the first or amongst the first to adjust and help your brother and your sister. If you have something, if you know something they don't, let them know, and we all adjust together.
No, definitely, man, and that's why I mention it because we want right now is an opportunity for the disenfranchised people to really get creative and really create some leverage. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because right now in these times is when those gaps and those opportunities open up.
Yeah, exactly. And there's gonna be a lot of openings. And like I said before, if you're thinking about it, go. If you want to get into it, but you don't know if go. Your second just go. You know what I mean? And whatever comes from it, comes from it. And you'll be in a good position.
That's right. We tell people
Not
bring your
work through
tools.
it.
Bring your tools.
Exactly.
Whatever you brung from the last life you lived, or whatever school you went to, whatever you did in your past life, bring it to this one.
Yeah, for sure.
Nico, it's time for the $1 million question, man. We know that you don't know as much as other people because you ain't get to come vibe with us as much, but from what you heard and whatever research you've done, if you had to describe Happy Monkey in one word, the brand, the movement, whatever you know about it, what would it be and why?
I ain't got one word, but I'm gonna tell you something. You guys giving information, you guys are teaching, you guys giving knowledge, and that's what's lacking, especially in our community, but it's lacking in the world too. So, I always want to big you guys up, bless you guys up, because you're doing God's work for real, and in the sense of helping people, teaching people, and that's all that we can ask for. You know what I mean? Regardless, monetary gain that's different. We must teach first, and everybody must learn. So, I want to take my hat off to you because you guys are out here doing, like I said, God's work and helping and teaching. And, that's where everything stems from, man. So big up to you guys for sure.
Oh, man. Thank you, brother. We really, really appreciate that. It definitely means a lot coming from you. You know what I'm saying? So definitely Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you for those kind words, nigga. We appreciate you, man. And I know you got the red carpet everywhere, but when this thing opens back up, we're going to have the green carpet waiting for you over here in New York.
Oh, yeah, I got you. I'm coming. That might be one of the first places I hit, man. So I'm definitely going to tap in with you. I got to get back to
and when we touch down in Cali, LA, we're going to hit you.
Easy. Come on, man.
Easy.
It's family.
Definitely, everybody. So this was one for the greats, everybody. This was the man, the legend right now, the newly legend, because he's coming from the OG. So now he the new legend, because this is the new wave, Lionx CBD Wellness Company.
So tell the people where they could find the products, what should they look forward to, and how they could find all the amazing things that you're doing.
LionXWellness.com, Lionx Wellness on Instagram, and like I said, look forward to the merch, look forward to our products, just look forward to us being better and always progressing. I think a lot of products are great. You got pain on you, you get the pain bomb, the cooling bomb, gel caps, I take those every morning. The gummies, they just great for everything. I love the gummies myself, just eating them. Our tinctures, amazing. So, make sure you tap in with us, see what you like. Let me know what you don't, and then we'll fix it. But definitely want you guys to be able to experience what I'm experiencing when it comes to this CBD industry and this Lionx product that I have.
Nice, man. This is a good one.
So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it.
What you think?
You already know, you know what I mean? You heard it there from the man, the myth, the legend himself, Nico Marley. Check out his products. Stay tuned to what he's doing because he's destined for greatness. As far as us, Ramon and Vlad, checking out the Boulevard. We want you to know our people. We know we're mourning. We're hurt right now. Absolutely. And Happy Monkey is with you. But you always got to remember, ladies and gentlemen, you're too blessed to be stressed. Things that get greater later. And for now, sending nothing but peace, love, and happiness to all our people out there.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.
What's good, everybody? This is your nigga Ralph, trying to keep you fresh with the info from Happy Monkey every single podcast. You already know what it is. If you haven't followed us yet, follow us on Instagram at HAPPYMUNKEY_. or Happy Monkey Goodies. Now remember, that's monkey with a U. Also, if you haven't checked us out, we're on YouTube. So check out our channel, Happy Monkey TV. Keep us current, live, and everything with the culture.